Lowcountry Rapid Transit. You may have heard the name, but did you know this modern bus rapid transit system will connect communities in our region like never before? Lowcountry Rapid Transit, or LCRT, represents a transformative investment that will provide equitable and reliable access to education, jobs, affordable housing, and much more. And when complete, LCRT will be a world-class transportation system that improves mobility and safety for riders, bicyclists, walkers, and drivers. So what does world-class bus rapid transit, also called BRT, look like in our region? Many have asked, and for the first time, we can see it together. LCRT is unlike anything that exists in South Carolina today. Not only will it be the first BRT in our state, but the 21-mile route will be among the longest systems in the nation. The northern terminus or endpoint of LCRT will be located at the Exchange Park in Ladson. The planned route extends south to North Charleston and onto the Charleston Peninsula, where it will end at the Line Haygood Station. With the majority of the system planned to operate in dedicated lanes, residents and visitors will have a quick and convenient option for traveling from the Ladson area to the West Edge District in downtown Charleston, and all points in between along the corridor. Riders will be able to board LCRT at any of 20 stations on the route, with LCRT vehicles arriving every 10 minutes during most of the day. Now, let's take a look at some key portions of the corridor. The Exchange Park station will serve as a park and ride hub for commuters to access LCRT from Summerville and surrounding communities. Tri-County Link bus service will directly connect Lincolnville and Summerville to LCRT, and a future BRT connection to Summerville is a regional goal. Heading south from the Exchange Park, low-emission or fully electric LCRT vehicles will operate in mixed traffic on US 78 until they reach Ingleside Boulevard. From Ingleside, LCRT vehicles will share a single reversible lane that will keep them separated from automobile traffic. When LCRT vehicles reach Trident Health and Charleston Southern University, the single LCRT lane will split into dedicated northbound and southbound lanes. From Trident Health and CSU and all the way to Reynolds Avenue in the southern part of North Charleston, LCRT vehicles will travel in these dedicated lanes, which will be built within the existing median. The exclusivity of the lanes will help keep LCRT on schedule and provide reliable service to passengers. Most LCRT stations in North Charleston will be located in the center median, a common feature of bus rapid transit worldwide. Station access will be made possible via signalized crosswalks, such as this one at Remount Road. The stations will include raised platforms for level boarding and access, weather protection, free Wi-Fi, maps and wayfinding, abundant lighting, and off-board fare payment. LCRT vehicles will be larger and offer more seating and room for bikes than traditional buses. They will also include doors on either side, allowing for more flexible access to stations. Regular and reliable 10-minute service intervals for most of the day mean more travel options and more frequent boarding opportunities for riders. Throughout most of the corridor, LCRT buses will have Transit Signal Priority, or TSP. TSP is technology that enables vehicles to communicate with traffic signals in real time. This allows LCRT to keep moving safely through an intersection if the signal is going to turn red or is already red. This advanced technology will be used in the corridor to keep LCRT vehicles on schedule with minimal impacts to all other traffic. At the Reynolds Avenue station, LCRT will transition from dedicated lanes into mixed traffic on King Street Extension, serving Hackeman Avenue and Milford Street. A pedestrian bridge will be built at Hackeman for the safe crossing of the existing rail tracks here, connecting LCRT with surrounding neighborhoods. The Mount Pleasant Street station will serve as a major multimodal hub on the approach to downtown Charleston. The location will be a key LCRT stop and also host CARTA's Hospitality on Peninsula, or HOP, park and ride facility. And the station will serve as a major connection point between LCRT and the future low-line linear park. Stations in downtown Charleston will be located along the curb, on the side of the street, but will share many of the same features as center median stations elsewhere in the corridor. The curbside design fits best with the current downtown streetscape while also providing the benefits of premium transit service. And riders will be able to easily tell the difference between an LCRT station and a CARTA bus stop. LCRT vehicles will travel in mixed traffic down Meeting Street, turning onto Calhoun Street, and through the Medical District, before reaching the system's southern terminus at Line Street and Haygood Avenue. Many intersections in the corridor will be updated or redesigned. While the intersection at Rivers Avenue and Aviation Avenue will largely operate as it does today, there will be a notable exception. Unsignalized U-turns just north and south of Aviation Avenue will be relocated and signals will be installed. Signalized pedestrian crossing will be added across Rivers Avenue on the south side of the intersection and across Aviation Avenue. LCRT will also provide a major safety benefit at the intersection of Rivers Avenue and Remount Road. Improvements here will keep LCRT vehicles and mainline traffic moving, providing safe left and right-hand turning areas and improving flow for all traffic. When approaching Remount Road from the north or south, motorists will shift into the left turn lanes prior to the intersection, giving the LCRT vehicles priority. Directed by a signal, traffic will cross safely over LCRT lanes before proceeding to the intersection. Northbound and southbound left-hand turns from Rivers Avenue onto Remount Road will work the same way they do today. To keep traffic moving swiftly through the intersection, left-hand turns from Remount Road onto Rivers Avenue will be modified, and traffic will only turn right onto Rivers Avenue. In order to make a left, Remount Road traffic will first turn right, then make a U-turn at a new signalized lane. It might sound strange at first, but this modification will improve traffic flow for motorists at this notoriously difficult intersection. Many enhancements throughout the corridor will make it safer for pedestrians, bicyclists, transit riders, and even motorists due to reduced conflicts with traffic. Crosswalks, shared use paths, and pedestrian crossings will result in improved mobility for all. And that's important, as Rivers Avenue is one of our state's most dangerous and deadly roadways. From Ingleside Drive to Mount Pleasant Street, the project will construct or enhance almost 18 miles of shared use paths, 8.5 miles of reconstructed or new sidewalk, 34 pedestrian crosswalks, and 1.3 miles of bike lanes. Sidewalks will be upgraded to meet Americans with Disabilities Act, or ADA, standards. This helps address sloping and broken sidewalks, makes them stable and slip resistant, and includes ADA curb ramps at the crosswalks. Pedestrian improvements will also be made along Calhoun. Pedestrian scrambles will be added at 2 intersections on Meeting Street. A pedestrian scramble stops traffic at all corners and allows pedestrians and bicyclists to cross the intersection in every direction at the same time. This feature helps improve local mobility and safety as it allows for a safe and effective opportunity to move about a busy intersection. While it is a transformational transit system, LCRT is even more than that. It's an opportunity for our region to connect in a new way. Lowcountry Rapid Transit will improve mobility for riders, bikers, walkers, and drivers, while encouraging economic growth and community prosperity. LCRT will bring us together by providing better and more equitable access to jobs, healthcare, education, food, and affordable housing opportunities. In short, it will connect us to a more resilient future.